Hey everybody, I'm okay, and this is not Cigar Vlog because it snowed and everything is like cold and wet and an absolute mess, so I'm not going outside. So today we get a little bit of a PC building simulator. Kind of an interesting little game where you, well, build PCs. As in like the PC you want to be doing this on, as opposed to the PC that you're stuck doing it on. Anyway, normally I would have done the whole VTuber thing with this, but yeah, the software that I was using for that decided that they wanted to start charging people to actually, VTube with it. And it's something ridiculous, like $39 a month for a program that you're. It's like if you're not heavily invested in it, you're not going anywhere. But anyway, got a couple of things that I wanted to try here. I wanted to try to see if I could make something cheap. So normally whenever I do a gaming video, I try to give myself like a time limit and a certain thing that I want to do. It's usually like 30 minutes to see how much things I can kill in like the Hunter Call of the Wild. Here I'm actually going to try something a little different. I'm going to make as cheap an abomination PC as I can and find out if it'll even run Minecraft. So we start off with a case. Price, max. Oh. Okay, is there anything else I can do this? Let's see here. Lighting. Okay, so this gives us a couple of different options, and I have no idea which one's actually the absolute cheapest, because for whatever reason, it actually does not tell me that. Unless you're in like the main story focus of the game. So I'm going to just presume, wait a minute here, can I? Well, it's not going to let me sort, so I'm just going to go ahead and just arbitrarily pick one. And crack this little sucker open. Yes, this is the free build mode, so I can just like grab and choose whatever I want. It's kind of nice. Okay, this is an $86 frame. You know what? We'll go ahead and stick that over there because that's a little too rich for this build. Let's go with a specific manufacturer, shall we? Price, that's more like it. Gonna take out these expensive parts here. Well, the drive base is not that expensive, but the fans, they can be a little bit more. Okay, let's motherboard. Price. El Cheapo. Okay, so what is actually the thing? If we take a look at the, here we go. Slowest memory speed possible is going to be like. It's gotta be the cheapest thing if it's like that slow. Okay, only things that fit this, let's take a look at CPUs. Price, let's bring home the funk. Alright, let's see what we got here. Intel Celeron. Because obviously, you're looking for cost-effective performance is not going to be a big issue for you because well, it's not going to perform anyway. Okay. Ah, damn it. For whatever reason, my mouse has a little bit of a thing where it likes to double click at random. Okay, so there you go. GTX 750, that would have to be the absolute cheapest you could possibly do. Let's try this thing. Okay, at 37 bucks. Okay, so we've got our CPU cooler, graphics card. Let's see what else we need. We need RAM. Price El Cheapo. Let's see, slower is going to be cheaper, right? Take the value card. Yeah, 20 bucks. So we got a graphics card, storage. Price, low, size, tiny. Oh, there we go. The tricky part is where... here he goes. So everything has to be powered. Okay, so let's see here. Yeah, that looks cheap. Yeah, 20 bucks. All right. So, missing cables. What's cables missing? I think what's missing is just basic stuff for the actual... Hmm. Okay. All right, there we go. Okay, take our dongle dong and plug that into the butt. And let's find out that this will even boot up. Okay, and... Oh my god, that was loud as hell! Okay, turn on the headphones. Okay, oh my god. Right, so... Obviously we have to benchmark it with the 3D thingy. And let's hear it for slideshows. So apparently this little video here runs for like 30 seconds for each particular test area, and my god. Now in reality, I would not touch a Celeron processor unless I was like planning on shooting it. But yeah, this is wow. Oh my god. When I said slideshow, I was not kidding. This isn't even getting 10 frames per second. That's insane. Okay. So slow. Oh my god. I do think it's kind of interesting how they managed to kind of simulate an actual benchmark by just running a video at different speeds depending on what the hardware configuration you set up is. Good lord. Okay, so now we go ahead and kill this, and will it run? The cool thing here is they actually have a number of actual software programs like Adobe Photoshop, Battlefield, Euro Truck Simulator, Far Cry 5 for some reason, Doom. But considering the absolute garbage tier stats of this thing, let's see if it will actually run Minecraft. Nope. So, technically it does have the graphics card for it. Well, if you actually want to... Really? Minecraft takes a GTX 960? For recommended spec? It's kind of beefy. Okay. But, yeah, it needs a Core i3 and it's only got a Celeron. So what exactly will this run? Not enough RAM for Photoshop. Battlefield 1? Ha! Right. Let's see, Counter-Strike source. Really? Okay. Okay, so, this is like the, most basic of basic builds you could possibly build. And, yeah, so far. Full PC for under $500, and you cannot do shit with it. Like, anything. Nothing works. The real question, though, does this actually run cool? Well, this isn't, this is just something that kind of pops in my head because I kind of just remembered I didn't put any actual case fans in here. Okay, case temperature, 24°C. Okay. Well, I guess when you have barely anything running in it, it kind of doesn't exactly heat up too bad now, does it? Okay, so, yeah, this is, on the Frankenstein's monster side. So I got just enough parts to actually turn on and run, and... Oh, God. So, basically, if you were actually going to get into PCs for the first time ever, um, be prepared to throw a little bit of cash at it, because if you get a computer for under $500, yeah, that's what you get. You don't get the ability to do anything. It turns on, it maybe browses the internet. That is pretty effectively it. Huh. Don't usually look at the windows in this game. Okay, well, anyway, that is pretty much it for that. Let's go ahead and let's finish things up a little bit by making something that is a bit less suck. Just for beer and Skittles. Take that path. Okay, there we go. So everything starts with the motherboard. The cool thing here is that you can actually get a pretty decent motherboard for, relatively cheap. Okay, and I don't like the fact that both of these will use AMD cards. Or chipsets, I should say. But anyway, I just wanted to throw something together real quick that it's a bit on the cheap end, but at the same time, you can actually still use. Basically something to feel a little cleaner after that god-awful mess that I just built up. Okay, let's see. Graphics card there, and PCI lock. Okay, well, I guess I didn't need to worry about anything too crazy on multi-GPU setups. Let's see your memory. This one. Go and get this enough functional RAM to actually be usable. Okay, storage. Let's go ahead and grab an SSD that has a little bit of oomph behind it. Okay, power supplies. Case fans. Try to keep this a little cheap. Okay, maybe not. I can't actually put the case fans in here. Okay, well. I keep forgetting to put that little sucker back in. Okay, almost $3,000 rig. Let's see how this one does. Okay, go ahead and run this. It's a little bit of eye bleach. I see now this little benchmark program actually, actually works. Now, this is the cool thing here. overall performance difference based on the graphics card is just like insane. Of course, for a $1,700 card, MSRP, street price something like about $3,000, depending on who's scalping yours. Yeah, it better be able to perform. Is that the alien from Destroy All Humans? I think that was the guy from Destroy All Humans. Last quick test here. Okay, temperature, believe it or not, only 1 degree higher than the El Stingo Cheapo. So, not bad. Okay, well, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up here because, as is, this is just a fun little game that I pick up and kind of waste a little bit of time with every so often. It does have a story mode that actually does have some kind of funny little bits to it, like the IT expansion. You play as basically an IT tech for some kind of software developer company. And there's a guy, like the first thing that it gives you to do, this guy wants to clean the dust out of his computer, and for some reason he thinks you can like download an app to do that. And no, you need to get a hold of one of these little can of compressed air. But I think that's pretty much what I like about this game. Probably the most is the fact that it kind of works to demystify the magic black box that makes the video games work. It's a great way to get familiar with just the various parts of a computer. The fact that you really don't need to be an expert in order to make something that is good. You also don't need to throw a whole lot of money at it either. Although if you want to, actually work and do something with it, you might want to throw a little bit of money at it. But anyway, this just popped up for free on the Epic Store a while back, and I've just been kind of having a giggle with it ever since. One of the things I like doing is making like these just absolute monster rigs that there's no way in hell I could ever afford because they cost more than a car. But yeah, that's pretty much that's pretty much it for this. Okay, so hopefully next video will actually be another cigar review instead of bad weather video game. Because like I said, it snowed like crazy, and yeah, everything's kind of a mess. So that's why we're here. I feel like I explain things too much like that. So, anywho, I'm going to wrap this up and skedaddle out of here because I need to figure out why vtuber program I wanted to use won't actually recognize my face. Well, anyway, like I said, hopefully next video will actually be a cigar review. Other than that, yeah, like, subscribe, and let me know if you want me to just stop doing video game videos, especially PC Building Simulator, if it's just too boring. Other than that, yeah, check out my Twitch stream Sunday to Friday night, 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. That's actually quite a bit more entertaining than this, especially because you can actually talk, say hello, and interact. Right, well, anyway, I've got to get out of here. So, that said, that's all I got for this. I will see you next time.